Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. And that is out of play. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Bruno Fernandes. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes and
climbs up big! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ahmad. Mazraoui. Oh, and he's through the middle. Lenormand gets good distance on it. De Paul. Molina. Llorente.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Witsel. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bruno Fernandes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. He can get that clear. Ahmad. Menu.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Witsel getting this one clear. And that is a little undercooked. Garnacho driving forwards. Witsel defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Witsel. Diallo gets a foot in here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Bruno Fernandes. Longley cuts it out. Llorente. And the pass is intercepted. Menu. Llorente. He's played him through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's an excellent interception. Ahmad to Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Garnacho. Molina, who's set up one goal so far. Diogo Dalot. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. Menu. Now Ugarte. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Griezmann. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. Bruno Fernandes. That's a fabulous... Ahmad! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Lino.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Garnacho. Oh, easy pickings there. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. So we're into the second 45. De Ligt wins the duel this time. Mazraoui. Menu. Well, that has not gone well. Llorente pops him off it and wins back the ball. Molina. Molina just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ugarte. Ahmad.
Footballing width usually identifies...
Tries a shot! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United take the lead. Menu. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, that is one way to stop him. Solot. And that is as far as they're going to go. Garnacho. Diogo Dalot. Foot in.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And he was quick to react.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ugarte.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bruno Fernandes. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to get it clear again. And Dalot. Now Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Not the most accurate pass. Lino. Keeper seated all the way. Mazraoui. Now that looks a decent ball. Ugarte. And Dalot. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Garnacho.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
The ball is loose and the chase is on. The ball was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. He's picked his way through. Oh, what a ball he's in here! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Lino. De Paul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Menu. Up he goes! Coquet. For De Paul. Oh, and that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.